Right, let's see if we get any. If we have anybody in, first of all, before we start this unboxing. So how are we all doing tonight? Have we got anyone in yet? That is the question. Oh, yes we have. Hi, I can see you. Denver Crafting Post. I hope you're doing all right. Just going to try and move my camera. Hi, Amy. Nice to see you. And I've got my coffee with me, so we're okay. And I thought we would do a bit of a live unboxing. That's what this is going to be about. But I hope you're all doing well. It is absolutely roasting in the UK right now. I'm trying to get you a better angle, actually. I don't know why my light's not working. Let me sort that out, because you want to see what I'm getting, hopefully. It's about as bright as I can get it, but we're here. Can everybody see okay? That is the question, first of all. You shouldn't see much at the minute, apart from a big grey bag. I'm here, Steph. How are you? Hi, Michelle. Nice to have you with us. So, here we go. I can kind of see the chat. I'm going to have to move this phone because I can't see the chat. It's coming up on the side. Let's see if I can move this around. Now, I'm still getting used to doing these unboxings live, and it's not letting me do it properly. So here we go. But I am upgrading my kit, guys. So just so you know, there's going to be bit stressed, not too bad. Good, I can see that, Steph. So, can you all still see me, first of all? We got 7 in the chat, which is great. And this, as I say, it's an impromptu live. Just got a huge parcel through from TEMU. So I thought I would have a look and I would see what we've got. And I thought you'd all enjoy it together. So I'm just looking on the screen now as well. You see me. Okay, Steph, thanks for that. Got my coffee. How warm is it in Scotland, Steph? I've heard it's not quite as warm as it is in the rest of the UK at the minute, but it's warm. Trust me, it's too warm. So here we go. Now, some of this might be mixed because I did buy some stuff for my car as well. So that is a nourishing cream for my leather in my car. So that's not going to be that important for you guys. So that can go to one side. Now, I promise you, most of this is going to be resin-related items. And I can't remember what I ordered. But it was another one of those promotions where they sent me another golden egg, which when you crack it, you've got to collect points to get to 200 points, then you get cash back. And this time it was £170 cash back. And I did the math, I had to spend £40 to get £200 worth of stuff. So you'd be crazy not to, really. So, yeah, that's what I did. So now this is to go, and I don't know if you saw it. If anybody saw on the last live, I'm going to try and show you on this one. But I did a Millennium Falcon, which actually glows. You can just about see it. It works better in the dark, but it glows that amazing little purple colour. And I love the details on it. Now, the plan is with this, is I might end up doing a mini river coffee table. But I wanted some, I think you call them X-Wings. I'm no expert with Star Wars. I think they're X-Wing fighters. So I got some X-Wing fighters as well as a mould. and I could have those sort of chasing the Millennium Falcon. And my thought is here, if I do it in layers, I can get some like little beams so it looks like they're shooting at each other. Which I thought would be cool if I can get that done in a river table. So we'll see. So that's one, but we've got quite a bit to go through. No, Andy, no. To what? What, Steph? What you say no to? So we may have also got some Stormtroopers. There we go. So I have watched them, guys. I have watched them. So we got some Stormtrooper molds there as well, just because I think they'd look cool inside that resin table as well. So that's that. I got some cheapo chameleon powders. Now, these colours to me look very similar to the range that a lot of us know from Let's Resin. That to me looks like their Galaxy colour. So I just thought these were a bit cheaper. I think these were about £8, and I think you get 12 in them. And I love chameleon powders, so you can never have too many of those. So, some chameleon powders. And those of you that know me, you know I buy quality stuff as well, but I can't always have quality. Now, this is for my Froggy Friday videos. That's a good idea. Toothpicks as light beams. I like that, Denver Crafting Post. Great idea. So this is a different Froggy for Froggy Friday. Look at this. A different shaped frog. Woo! That's going to be fun to do. And it can't be this Froggy Friday because there is a huge frog that I'm doing this Froggy Friday. So don't miss that. But that looks really cool, I thought, as a mould. It's a bit of a realistic effect frog sat up, and I really liked it when I saw it. So that's going to be cool. I'll tell you what, guys, do you want a sneak peek of one of the projects I've just done as well? Because I demolded it tonight. So if you're here with me on the live, I think you deserve to get a sneak peek whilst you're here. What do you think? Why not? So I did get some of those beautiful Tiny Turner holographic powders, and I just wanted to have a play. And I think it came out great. So we got, again, using an InterResin diamond mold. Look at this. And hopefully you can see that holographic effect as well. It's almost metallic. I love the way that that came out. That's going to be a great little keyring. We got the little seahorse in a different colour as well. And I think that came out really cool as well as a little keyring. And then I had a tiny bit left that I didn't think was enough for a coaster, but it turns out it actually was. And I used one of those embossed coaster molds that I've got, and look at that. Came out beautiful, that did. All of those different holographic shimmers on that little coaster. And then the main piece that I was doing was actually a piece that I demolded on the last TEMU unboxing that I did. Thanks, Embellish Craft Studio, which was a hummingbird candle mold. I don't know if you remember it, but look at this beauty. Oh my. And it is a matte effect mold, but these powders still look stunning in the matte effect, and that's obviously where you're meant to put your candle, I think. But I'm just weighing up whether to shine this up or not. What do you guys think? Leave it as it is in that matte effect, which I think looks stunning. Or, and there will be a full tutorial on this, don't worry. Or do I shine it up with some UV resin? What do you guys think? And all 6 of those powders were put in here in different areas. Michelle's saying leave it as it is. But I was so happy when I demolded this today. It is absolutely stunning. Leave it. Everyone's saying leave it as it is. Okay, you've made my decision for me. So that was just a fun little demold. Back to the unbagging, unboxing. So, and I don't know why I got these, because I've still got 2 dragon egg molds that I'm not done yet. But I am going to get round to them. So that's your standard egg. But this kit also had a dragon egg. And again, I love my little resin eggs. I think they make great little drip trays as such for your spare resins, and they just build up over time. And it also came with these little baby dragons, which I haven't put in an egg yet. But I think the idea is you fill up both halves and then you glue them together and put them in that egg. So I'm looking forward to trying that because I've not done it yet. So that's a pretty straightforward mould. I don't think anyone will be surprised. It's been out for a while. Hi, Tiger Designs. Nice to have you with us. Can you believe it? We've got 18 in this chat already, and it was impromptu, and it's just a quick live. Now, this was a mistake. I'll be honest. I thought it was an outdoor table, but it turns out it was an outdoor table cover. So just shows you, make sure you read those descriptions before you order. I thought it was a bit cheap for a table. This one, if I'm right, and I am, I was actually inspired by Wendy over at Toonpish with this. And I saw her a few weeks ago. She made a solar fountain outdoors. So I've got myself a solar powered floating fountain to try and put together and make myself a little bird bath for my garden is the plan. And that was all inspired by Wendy over at Toonpish. If you've not watched that video, go back and watch that. She did an amazing job and I'm hoping I can do the same. But I wanted that sound of running water in the garden. So that's why I got that. What's this? This is more stuff for the car, so you're not interested in that. I'm trying to keep better care of my car. Some nano spray for my car as well. Ignore those ones. What was this one? It is a mould, I can tell you that much. Again, it's looking like a candle mould of some sort. I think it's another dragon head. It is. It's a different dragon head to the one that I've got. So that's going to be really cool. If you can just see. So that's another dragon head. And it was deliberately, I got that one because I've already done one dragon head. And I thought it would be cool to try a different one. And if you didn't see it, there's that first one I did. Again, that was using those tiny turners. One of my favourite pieces, that. And again, I left it matte. I didn't shine it up. So I don't know what you think to that. If anyone's still with me. Well, it looks like we've got 20 in chat. So there's some people still here. So the idea is that... Oh, it froze. Sorry, guys. So, yeah, I was just saying that this is the tiger head mold that I... not tiger, dragon head that I got. And this is a different one that I've already done. And I'm hoping to recreate a different dragon head. And I actually want a few different colours in these dragon heads. And then I'm going to make one giant piece with wood as well. So, that's that one. Oh, I need a bigger bin for some rubbish. Right, next. Don't know, so let's just open it and find out. Thanks, Sophie, appreciate it. We've got 21 in already. Woo. Now this, I've been getting a little bit of stick. So every time I pour a certain mould, I'm getting some stick because I'm calling this a lizard. And it's not a lizard, we all know that. It's a gecko. So, in order to fix that problem, I thought, you know what? I'll get a lizard mould. So this is an actual lizard mould. This one, not a gecko. This is a gecko. This will be a lizard, hopefully. So there's that one. Hi, Lula. I love dragons, Denvercraft. Diane, sorry. I absolutely love them. So this is a little fondant mould. And those of you that watch the channel probably know I love to have some fondant moulds at the side of my projects just to use some drips in. And you get some really cool little effects like these. So again, there's a few dragons there, if you're wondering whether or not I like dragons. They were using the Tiny Turner powders. And they were... I think they were Tiny Turners as well, actually, but they're not the holographic variety. So, yes, I like dragons. And I'm guessing... could be a dragon. I don't know. Could be. We'll find out, I'm sure, within a couple of projects. But it looks cool. And I love using those just to use up my drips. So that's another one. How is Lula today? Very hot. Oh, you've got a new dragon mould as well. I can't wait to see it. Oh, what's this one? What's this one? Again, it looks like a candle mould. Oh, is Steph here? Is Steph still with us? Because I saw this and I thought of you. Sorry, Steph. It's a little Highland cow. So I'm going to be doing a little Highland cow because it reminded me of you, Steph. So there we go. So that's going to be happening as well. Oh dear. And what else have we got in this bag? It's like the never-ending... Whoa, this is a big one. This is a big one. What is it? It is huge. I don't know what this is. Any guesses? It could be another mystery mould. I don't know. Does it say on here? See, I wish they would actually put on these labels what they actually are. But I don't know, to be honest. It could be anything. It's a very weird shape. Don't know. I think I'm going to have to pour that to find out what it is. Or somebody suggested the other day to maybe put some water in it and freeze it, and then that way you know. Oh, I think I know. It could be a Stitch mould. I saw a Stitch mould because my little girls, I took them to see the new Stitch film, and also my new partner is very much into Lilo and Stitch, so I think I actually bought a Stitch mould just to see what it looked like. So what's next? What's next? Ah, this is just to make moulds. It's like a framing that you can use to make your own moulds, and I am starting to get into making moulds, so I thought I'd try one of these clip kits and see what I can do with them. So they're the best kind of moulds though, Embellish. For me, they're great because you don't know what you've got until you pour. And that's part of the excitement. It's like Christmas morning when you demould. What was this? This was just a square standard mould. But the reason I got this is I thought if I get a light base for that to go on, I could do a really nice lit up sort of lamp piece with that. And it has come with some wooden supports, so hopefully, even though it's a thin mould, it'll keep it straight. Can you believe we've got 27 in? That's my car, because my car's got a scratch on it, so you probably won't need that in resin. Hi Rachel, nice to have you with us. So this is actually a lamp, and again, I love these little USB lamps. And this one came with a square mould. So basically, I can make something in resin in there, put it on there, and then I'll have a beautiful little lamp. So that's that one. How are we all doing in this heat? Are we all drinking enough? That's the question. This one is, this one is, again, it's going on the dragon theme. I remember ordering this one. So it's one of the ones that I actually remembered ordering. And I don't think that this is a candle mould. I think this one is actually for resin, which is good. And it is a dragon claw. Look at that. With a snake coming up it. I absolutely loved that. And I thought, you know what? I could have this dragon claw like this, holding one of the dragon eggs. What do you think? It is a cool one, Lula. I loved it. Well, as soon as I saw it, I had to have it. You could just do a goblet and put that in there. But I just thought, if I get a dragon egg and put that in there, what a great stand. So there's that one. Oh, Nikki and Kirk have got that one. I've just been editing a video with them in, to be honest, for the new channel that goes live on the 1st. Now these were just different sea creatures. So there's a sea urchin, we've got a conch, a couple of different shells, and I think that it could even be a nudibranch there as well, which is a type of sea slug. I'm not being rude, Lula, before you start. It's called a nudibranch. But I thought they'd be cool. I'm really getting into my beach art now, again. So there's a piece coming out in a few weeks, which is my best beach art yet. So, oh dear, we're starting to run out, guys. We're starting to run out. What is this? This looks like a bit of a horror type mould, with just that face and that person coming out of the mould. So, yeah, that's going to be interesting. I don't know why there's one big and 6 little ones, but I'm going to have a play with that, and that can work in my vampire video, which is coming out soon. Could be Han Solo, actually. Might be. Might be the Star Wars theme. Now, this one is a little fairy or elf kissing a dragon in that fondant mould. Quite a big one. And that is quite big for a fondant mould, but these look great if you do these and then put them in clear resin. That's what it is then, Lula. Hi, Tim. This one's going to be gorgeous, I can tell. And the great thing about this, it's probably going to use 2 ounces of resin. Oh, Lula's got that one. Great minds think alike. And what's this? Oh, this is probably for me being naughty, but let's have a look. I think it is. Oh, God, we've got 31 in this live, guys. So this is just for me, because I'm naughty. You know, I shouldn't smoke, but I do. And it should work. Well, there we go. I won't be smoking with this one unless I can figure out how to open it, guys. But it's meant to be a little USB lighter. It's got a USB cord. Okay. Ah, I get it. Push that down. Push that down. That flicks open. There we go. Pretty cool. For a lighter. And it's windproof. And I don't need to keep refilling it with gas, is what I thought. So there we go. Pretty cool little lighter. That was just a little treat for me. And I'm not advising anybody to use a lighter for anything other than your resin work, guys. Just saying. Ah, now these, I think, and this is the last thing, guys. I got less than what I thought. I thought I had more than that. These, I think, should glow in the dark. Yes, they should. Look at those. So you charge them up with your light or daylight, and then look at that. They're actually really good, those ones. Geckos are lizards. Okay, that's fine then. I can keep calling my gecko mould a lizard. But yeah, look at that glow off that. I'm thinking to put that in some resin and do a garden piece. Beautiful. So there's those. And that's it. Just a bit of an impromptu live. For those of you that missed the quick demold, I had to play with those holographic tiny Turner powders from Wendy over at Toonpish. And I came out with some cool... these, I think they just call them glow-in-the-dark beads, Lula. But look, they're still glowing. They're great. This was the jellyfish. And this was the hummingbird. Look at that. Absolutely beautiful. And that was just using those holographic tiny Turner powders again in that mould. And I think that came out stunning. So there will be a video on that coming up as well. So thanks everyone for being here. I hope you've enjoyed it. It was just a quick unboxing of what I'd ordered from Temu. And I don't think I need to order any more moulds for the rest of the year. However, I have got, Into Resin at the minute, are doing a mystery mould bag. And I've got 3 of those on the way because they do 5 handmade moulds for $40. And Into Resin moulds, we all know, are amazing. But top tip, if you haven't bought one yet and you want to get one, get on their website, get one, use the discount code CCUK and get yourself some money off. I got 3, Lula. I wanted to test if they're all different and if I get different moulds in each one. I think it'll be a fun little experiment to see if each and every bag's different. If not, they're Into Resin moulds, so you can't go wrong. So I'm still going to be happy. Yeah, I only bought 2, Steph, and Renee over at Heart Creations by Renee loves that bloom that I made her so much that she's offered to buy me one. She's bought me one of those and she's sending it to me as well. So I've now got 3, which should mean I'll have not 5, not 10, but 15 Into Resin moulds on the way in the next month or so. So I've got those coming. I've got this giant bag full at the minute as well. That should keep me going for the year, I think. So I don't need to buy any more moulds. If anybody sees me going to buy a mould, say, Andy, have you done a video on every mould that you've currently got? And if the answer's no, tell me not to buy them. So I hope you've all enjoyed it. And don't forget, tomorrow on the live, on the channel, 8 p.m. UK time, we haven't got one Petra. We've got both Petras on one live. So that is going to be amazing. And I think they're both brilliant artists. I can't wait to hear more about them, their story, their ideas. We used to call them Petra J and Petra G. And I think that's where you'll all know, sort of know them from. But they're amazing artists. They're on the live tomorrow on this channel, 8 p.m. And you may have noticed the thumbnail change. Let me know what you think. I'm trying to make the shows look a bit more professional so that we can attract some of the podcast crew in as well. So let me know what you think to that as well. It's going to be fun. It's going to be amazing. Be there, 8 p.m. tomorrow for the CCUK Resin Q&A live with both Petras. But apart from that, enjoy the rest of your evening. If you're in the UK, don't get too hot. Make sure you hydrate, and I'll see you all on the next one. See you later.